Look at this. Hey, this is part of our intuitive training. Look at this. I have two chairs to let you know that there are different heights that you could have, or different types of chairs that you can have, and basically do the same thing. Yesterday there were some movements I decided to do with just one chair. Today we'll show, well, look, two different chairs, what can you do with it? So first thing I will do is I will practice to have myself go to reaching out to my chair. The reaching out action is something that's going to work on your core, and that's the first thing that we're going to start off with a warm-up. It's the easiest one we could do. Is my hopping to the side, reaching, center, to my other side, and reaching. It's very light, and it's like a perfect warm-up that you can have here. It's forcing you to not have to lean too much forward, but you still have to lower yourself to reach your target, right? And now as you're being mindful about it, because you're not overwhelmed with your exercise, you can see where things were going wrong all along. I'm really cold right now. Well, it's really cold outside. I'm not warmed up. And yet I have ease by doing this because I'm listening to what could go wrong if I'm not as warmed up as I should be. And I'm not careful with monitoring what I'm doing. So it is to monitor everything that's going on inside of your body. My strength is knowing everything that could go wrong and having the right response to it. Two more. Being so careful, right? And beautiful, okay? That was awesome. Another one that we could do right now is using these chairs to go around them. What do you mean? Okay, so what I'll do is I'll literally do a running drill. So here I am. I could go across, go here. See, I'm shifting to my right. Now, shifting to my left. As I'm going forward, shifting to my right. And this is fun, right? I'm not just a hamster going in a cage. I'm getting to do a lot of things. I get to go around, stop, switch directions, go around, switch, and it's fun. And once again, I gotta be mindful. And this is like what you could do at home, outdoors. And last one, perfect, okay? Now we're gonna take the first movement that we did and we'll take it to the next level. This is still like getting ourselves warmed up. So what I'm gonna do here is now I have a greater range. I could try to touch my floor where the chairs are, all right? So I'm touching the floor, and it's much cooler now because now I have to use bigger movements. And now I'm warmed up enough to go lower, feeling that my back's not getting hurt. So this uses strength, mobility, and mindfulness in action, carefulness in action, monitoring what's going on in my feelings, with my body, and with my thinking. Last one. Beautiful. All right. I had fun with that. Oh, definitely started building up a sweat here. So next thing we're going to do is that we're going to practice our mindful push-ups without being overwhelmed. So I'll go on chair number one. Grabbing it. I could use more the palm of my hands. Making sure my chair's moving nowhere. And remember, my abs are the priority here. 90 degrees is good for me, and up. Watch my neck. Feel my back is strong. 2. Hold in. 3 without hyperextending the elbows. I feel my strength. 5. 6. Always squeezing my abs. 2 more. 7. 8. Beautiful. Next movement I'm going to be practicing here is going to be almost the same thing, but with my tricep dips. I'm going to use the same chair, same part of my hand. Oh, it's going to be hard on this chair. It's okay. Perfect. I got my 90 degrees right at the tip of the chair. My goal is more my posture. And even with the limited range of motion, the main thing I want to emphasize is, are my shoulder blades staying down? And am I filling in the triceps? And am I preventing pain in my elbows? So this is the action of getting up, and perfect, okay? Did about 7 of them, and that was good here, okay? I felt it here, I felt it here, and I made sure that my shoulders were at their place. Next, we're gonna go with more legs here, and abs will work in directly today, okay? So what I'll be doing here is I will be practicing to push back my hips, my hands going forward, to avoid arcing my back. And then what I'm going to do here is this. I'm going to bring this foot behind. What? Trust me, it's all part of why I have two chairs here. Coming up and just bring my foot across. No cracking in my knee, foot across. I think that's 4. See, there's a sweet spot here. I want to find it, and when I come up, I'm going to another movement. And I have to notice that, does this feel good or could this hurt me? Perfect, okay? Why would I do this? For my next movement, coming down, and when I come up, I place my foot and I extend my leg. See how dangerous that was? So we're gonna practice this. I'm gonna practice using one of my chairs. I'll just flip it around here like this. And I'm gonna practice. Bring up my leg so I could have the balance factor. Because I want to be combining myself coming out of a squat and being able to do a side kick. One more. I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. Switching my chairs around. And it's just to be able to ground myself and find my balance right here. I have the chair at first, but I won't have the chair afterwards. One more. Good. And notice when you bring up your leg, you want to feel stable, and the chair helps you to find that stability point. Now, look at what's next. I'm going to practice doing the same thing I was doing by bringing my left leg behind to bring up my leg. Okay? See? So I'm on this side of the chair. I bring my right leg behind and up with my knee. Bring my left leg behind, up with my knee. So I have an assistance, but now I'm actually moving this movement forward. Trying to feel that at this point here, I'll have a good point to extend my leg. So it helps me to leverage the right distance for what I want to do. Perfect. That was awesome. Okay? Next, we'll have to do this out of a squat. Watch out. Next movement that we're going to be practicing, and we could keep our chair here. I'm just going to practice being from my lunge, coming out and touching my chair. Lunge, touching my chair. Switching legs every time. So I go back to my neutral position. Perfect. Perfect. Now I'm deciding to put my foot on top of it, almost as if I want to pull back the chair. What I'm developing here is coordination. Okay? I could jump into a movement and have a precision of power. So before I was basically setting up the distance that's right for me to develop my coordination. See? It's like as if I had an extra arm. Okay? Beautiful. Now I want to be able to practice a side kick again. So remember, I'm practicing it from my squat, coming up, bring my foot behind, and see, my chair's there. My squat, I'm looking. When I'm coming up, bring my foot behind, and perfect. Because next I'll have to do this with my leg extending, right? Nice, you see? I couldn't do this at the beginning. I had to warm myself up with the right context, and oh, nice. This is insanely tough. Another thing I could do if I struggle is to practice extending my leg on my chair. That's also amazing. So I look, I'm coming in, and I was trying to put my foot on the chair. That was actually harder. Play with this, right? Last time putting my foot on the chair, good, because they're not the same height. There you go. And I'm gonna go with the real deal. Okay, 4 more. You ready? and good. And I noticed that my support leg is the star of the game here. If my support leg's not the right place, I won't have the same ease in my kick. Beautiful. Hey, let's go back to our arms here. And arms, I told you, are working directly with the abs, because while I'm doing my push-ups, I'm really trying to stabilize my plank. Okay? So here, make sure my wrists are straight. Inhale and 1. Watch your head. And 2. 3. Build up your power. And the hardest point, up. Okay? 5 more. Here. 1. How are my abs? How's my neck? 2. 3. 4. Last one. 5. It's amazing I was able to adjust this, but as I was doing it, I felt that one arm was working more than the other, and I was able to adjust it as I was doing. See, I could feel the imbalances as I'm doing my movement because I'm paying attention to the imbalances. I have to know what could go wrong and what is manageable by me, okay? So that was fun. I loved it. Let's go again with our front kicks, and then we'll go again with our side kicks. The goal is just to take athletic movements and to put it in an athletic context that you could find in your everyday life. Oh my goodness, what we're gonna do different here. Turn and extend, and I bring back my foot. Turn and extend. Wow, that could be tougher. Guess what? Put the chair away, okay? Adjust as you go. So my leg was supposed to go back. I'm pre-adjusting this chair. Much better. Much better. Pushing my chair. Ah, nice, huh? The goal, like I told you, is to bring your foot back, to refine your squat. See? That's the distance of my squat. Turning this around. Last one. Okay? It's the coordination I'm looking for here. Now my chair's at really good distances, okay? All right, you ready for this? So starting here, squatting, partial. I'm gonna stay low. I'm gonna bring out my foot. Notice that my fingers could touch the floor. That's the last level of it. I stay a little bit lowered. I'm not gonna squat. I'm lowered already. I bring myself in, okay, to do my kick. Got it? So bring myself in, my kick's gonna happen from here and out. I'm not touching the floor, but it's there just in case. I'm trying to find a balance point. That was the best one so far. And watch the support leg. I almost hyperextended my leg. Good. And here I'm going more in coordination. If I was really kicking someone, it'd be slightly different. But I'm just laying down the foundation so I don't lose my balance, okay? One more. See, I'm lowered here, and pow, home run kick. Amazing. Let's go back to the arms again. And this time we're gonna do our other set of movement, which was the tricep dips. Last time we did them back to back. This time I separated them. Oh, I'm gonna have my hands more on the seat. Much better for range of motion. And up. Remember, never go too low here. As low as you have a perfect composure in your shoulders. Are my shoulders down and together? I don't want my shoulders to go up to my ears. So right here, this is the toughest point. I practice to be calm in it. Yeah. I always embrace the hardest part right here, and then I power out of it with ease. Accept the toughest point and power out of it with ease. Beautiful stuff. I love this. I loved it. All right, so last ninja stuff that we're gonna be doing for today, okay? This is my side squat transfer. So see, I could go over, First movement, right? Just burning my legs. Perfect. 2 more. And the last one. Oh, that, that really burns the legs. My goodness. Oh, what do I think of these things? Oh, that was good. But as I was doing it, you didn't notice that it was killing me till I was done. All right, let's go again for some push-ups. It's gonna be our last round. I like my dips, but I just want to do a movement in between to go tag them again, because the plank formation that I have as I'm pushing with our arms is going to be something that's very good as I'm extending my arm so that my body doesn't break and I could power through with the most impact as possible, okay? So here I want to find that 90-degree angle where I would extend, inhale and extend. Can I make this harder? Yeah. Look at the distance between my feet. 1, 2, 3, and switch. 1, 2. I feel it more in my back, obviously, stabilizing. 3, and alternate. 1, 2. My elbows stay close to my body. And 1 more. So giving myself a limit to where I stop, recognize this, and where my impact comes out. Beautiful stuff. I loved it, I loved it, I loved it. So there you have it, the drills that we could do for today. I hope that you enjoyed how we used the balance aspect, recap, to be able to use this and extend. My hand reaches to the floor just in case, for me to have an ease to extend. Okay, 2 more, relax my body, and see, this time I use my floor because I'm relaxed here, right? And okay, and that's what I want to be able to do. Use all your body, practice with it. But if I try to force myself and I don't know how to go from one step to the next, I skip steps and I fall down the stairs. Don't fall down the stairs, you get hurt and it's not worth it. So I hope you really enjoyed today. I did, and I just want to keep showing you the next levels of these things while I'm not at my best shape yet. I don't want to just overwhelm everyone. I'm showing you this from when I don't have my best shape and how I'm going to take a pace of a turtle to get to first place. First place in my life, first place in my ideals, first place in my aspirations. Take care, everyone, and until next time.